Okay, hi everyone, and welcome again to the 5ers YouTube channel. Would like to remind you all that if you want to get and receive any updates or any other weekly analysis articles, Forex articles, and you are more than welcome to subscribe to our YouTube channel or to subscribe to our newsletter from the website. And today I would like to explain about the chart pattern called head and shoulders. For those who doesn't know this pattern, the head and shoulder it's a reversal pattern. And usually we will see this pattern after some kind of significant uptrend or a downtrend, and it's a very useful and powerful pattern. Of course, once you know how to define the pattern, and but I think that most of the traders doesn't really understand the logic behind this pattern, the logic of the price behind this pattern. So today I would like to give you to show you some two samples of head and shoulder patterns and explain a bit about the logic behind the price. So we can see that a head and shoulders pattern in the GBP USD, and we can see exactly and very clear how it looks. This is the left shoulder, what we call, all right? This is the head, okay? And that's the right shoulders of the pattern, okay? I choose this one because it seems clear and it's a symmetrical one. Not all the head and shoulders pattern are symmetrical exactly, but this one it's a kind of symmetrical head and shoulders. As you can see, the left and the right shoulders are almost at the same level. Okay, this one and also this one, the line of the bottoms of all the shoulders and the heads. Almost at the same level. That's called also the neckline. Okay, so what is the logic behind the head and shoulders? As you can see, the price just arrived to this area after an uptrend, this one. Okay, and what defined an uptrend is that the every bottom, every low, every new low that the price creates is higher than the previous one. We can see just the end of this uptrend, and we can just focus on this low and this one, which is a higher low, and this one, which is a higher low, and until that point, everything seems like it should be in an uptrend. And from that level, the price creates a new high, which also defines a uptrend, which is a high, which is a higher than the previous one. Then the price start to correct down, as you can see, and suddenly after a few lower that the price creates, which each one is higher than the previous one, the price creates a lower that in the same bottom, a new bottom, which is a same level as the previous one. Okay, that indicates that the sellers are start to get back to the game and maybe to get back to be dominant after the buyers, which is this bullish momentum, was with their hands on the shelter. So that's the idea behind this pattern, that after a few higher bottoms, okay, which is what we can see in an uptrend, in every uptrend, suddenly the price creates a new bottom which is in the same level as the previous one. Okay, it's not higher than the previous one as we saw until now. Now it's on the same level, and it indicates that the seller in this situation start to get strong. All right, that's the idea behind this pattern. And usually we will wait for the price to break out this line, and when the price does it, that's finally defined that the momentum, of course, this momentum from the left, this bullish momentum, has changed from bullish to bearish. It's happened here at this moment. Okay? Once the price broke out this neckline after the uptrend, when it happens here, we can say that the price now is get inside a bearish momentum, and the momentum switched. Usually what we will learn in many popular videos is that how we use the head and shoulder pattern is that we should wait for the price to break this neckline, as you can see, and then we will look for the sell position. There are many versions of how to use this pattern, but at this video I just wanted to show you how it looks and to explain the logic of the price behind the scene. So again, as we can see, the price creates in this uptrend a bottom and a higher bottom and another higher bottom, which usually what the price do in an uptrend, and then the price creates a bottom which is not lower from the previous one but at the same level, which is something that we didn't see all this uptrend. So that should enlight a red line for forex traders when the price succeed to create a new bottom at the same level as the previous one after a significant uptrend. Okay, we will see another example of the head and shoulders, but this one is a reversal head and shoulders. As you can see here, this is the euro dollar. It's a daily chart. It doesn't really matter. It's just I want you to see the picture. Okay, so it's the same logic, but of course it's a reversal head and shoulders, and this one is a head and shoulders pattern after a downtrend. And what significant downtrend we have and what defines a downtrend? It's that every time that the price creates a new high, it should be lower than the previous one. All right, so you can see the price creates highs, lower, lower, and lower, and this of course lower than the previous one, and then the price creates, as you can see, a new high, a new top, which is at the same level as the previous one. We can see here the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. Okay, also here you can see that the left shoulder is almost at the same level as the left shoulder. Both shoulders almost at the same level. This one is a bit lower, but it's not something significant. And we can see very clear the pattern, the head and shoulders, the reversal head and shoulders. So we can see that the price creates a high, a lower high, and then another new high, which is same level. That indicates that the buyers start to wake up and to become more and more dominant at this price action. So when the price creates a high at the same level as the previous high after this downtrend, it should indicate that we might be soon seeing the momentum switch from bearish to bullish. And when that happened, only when the price totally broke out this neckline, which is still the last high of the previous downtrend, as we can see. Okay, when the price creates a new high, it still doesn't indicate of changing the momentum, but it indicates that it might happen soon. We can see it, and then the price create this low and still doesn't succeed to broke out this neckline. Another technical correction, and finally the price broke out and get inside the bullish zone. So at this point, we can say that the price switched the momentum from bearish to bullish. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you find a good and added value, and it will help you to understand better the logic behind the price action in this head and shoulders pattern. At the next video about head and shoulders, which I will record soon, uh, I'll show you how we can identify and maybe trade this pattern one step before it complete. So thank you for joining us today. Hope you wish you all a great weekend and a safe weekend. Take care and see you the next time. Bye bye.